Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. The United States of America has finally announced their visa ban on those who worked tremendously against the democratic election that took place in Nigeria starting from February 28 to March 18. Don't forget that so many names were submitted to United States of America, and they were very visible demands that such people should be banned, their visas should be banned. They should be banned from entering United States of America. And guess what? It has been done, as it has been officially announced by the US. We're going to be looking at that, and also in a related development. Peter Obi has been a source of inspiration to many Nigerians, and you're going to hear what Nigeria's political analysts have to give as an advice to the youths in respect to what Peter Obi is pursuing. Before we give you full details of that, if you're not subscribed, please do well. Hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the United States on Monday announced that it has taken steps to impose visa bans on persons who disrupted the recent general elections in Nigeria. In a comment on the U.S. Department website, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said that the United States is committed to supporting and advancing democracy in Nigeria and around the world. Today, I am announcing that we have taken steps to impose visa restrictions on specific individuals in Nigeria for undermining the democratic process during Nigeria's 2023 general elections. Clarify that the visa ban is specific to certain individuals and is not directed at Nigerian people or the government of Nigeria as a whole. According to the statement, these individuals under U.S. Immigration and Nationality Act will be subject to restriction on visas to the United States under a policy covering those believed to be responsible for or complicit in undermining democracy. These individuals have been involved in intimidation of voters through threats and physical violence, the manipulation of vote results, and other activities that undermine Nigeria's democratic process. The decision to take steps to impose visa restriction, he said, reflects the continued commitment of the United States to support Nigerian aspiration to strengthen democracy and the rule of law. However, the US did not mention or did not name the Nigerians affected by the latest visa ban, although some Nigerians, including controversial Lagos bus transport chief Musilius Akinsanya, popularly known as MC Olomo, were caught on video threatening potential voters. Nigeria's most recent elections were held on 25th February and 18 March for federal and state elections, respectively. The process was fraught with a number of irregularities, including pockets of violence in different parts of the country. The presidential election held on 25th of February produced Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president-elect. He will be sworn in on May 29, although his two main opponents are challenging his election in court. Also, in a related development, Sam Amadi, who is a TV analyst and also a lawyer, has commended the composure of the person of Peter Obi in the face of the storm. In a Twitter message he sent across to youth, he said, I will like to have that. Sorry, I'll take it again. He said, young people should learn resilience from Peter Obi. His calmness belies the troubles that he is going through since he threw his heart into the ring. It reminds me of Gani Fawami when he dared Abacha to declare NCP. Courage is not absence of fear, but persisting in spite. I would like to have that calmness in a storm. I would like to be that intentional and determined. I would like to be gracious and nice to people even when they abuse and disparage. Wow, this is very, very interesting, I must say. But our main focus actually is on the issue of visa ban, which United States of America had told Nigerians that they are placing it on those who disrupted the just concluded presidential and governorship election. I know right now a lot of politicians will be scared. Why? Because of the suspense by US. They have not published the names of those who are involved. But during that period, some inter-society groups had sent out, a lot of messages demanding visa ban on some presidents, especially those in whose state there was a lot of chaos and all of that during the period of the election. And topmost of the list was actually Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the INEC chairman, and other 43 top INEC staff. I know that with what we've just heard this afternoon, they're going to be really scared. And for the governors, Wike was part of them because during that period, the group had called for visa ban on four state governors. One of them was Wike, Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, Nasser El Rufai of Kaduna State, Hobuz Odima of Imo State, and also David Umahi of Ebonyi State. And also, other groups had called for people like Sanwo-Olu not to be given not to be given visa to go to United States of America, though he's still a saving governor and all of that. And I feel that it's a good move in the right direction, to place a ban on them. But it shouldn't just be United States of America alone that is doing this, because they will order at least 31 key foreign missions in Nigeria who had that demand from that inter-society group to place a ban on the same people. The EU were part of it, ECOWAS also were part of it. I think Canada, UK, France, Germany, State of Israel, Italy, Switzerland, Belgium, Denmark, Scotland, Ireland, Spain. So many states were involved. That's so many countries were involved. So right now, I feel it's a good step. But then I think more punitive measures should be rolled out if we want democracy to be a household system of government in the world. For people to give so much respect to democracy, more needs to be done against those who are truncating electioneering processes during the period of election. At least some of them should experience something like, property seizure from United States of America and all those countries. By the time they seize your property, or apart from seizing your property, the visa ban will even extend to your own children and children. Period of such ban will exceed 10 years. I feel that will go an extra mile to correct their brain. At least if you ban their children from going there, from studying in United States and all those key countries, it will help them, to be careful whenever this whole issue of election, happens. Apart from that alone, some of them should be tried in international courts. It's not just banning them alone that is enough, because some of them already they are very comfortable in Nigeria, and they know that there are some states in Africa, some countries in Africa, which they can have a very good stay in, and they wouldn't mind Dubai. I'll go and visit Dubai and all. So not just centering it on, putting visa ban on them and all of that. Do well also to drag them before international court and try them there. Make sure that they are being dealt with squarely, because democracy is a system of government that revolves around the people. And liberalization is one thing that even the United States of America have been pursuing with all their heart. People who are frustrating the processes of democracy in Africa should be dealt with, because without this happening, automatically, democracy will not have the required growth and maturity expected of it here in Africa. And I feel that these are some of the other moves that should be, reintroduced into this thing, so that at least it can put them under control. It can remote control their minds whenever it's time for election. They will know that there's going to be a hit back on them if they messed up. But then, thumbs up to the United States of America. But then we are also waiting to see the full list of those who have been placed on visa ban. That's where would like to leave you. Go to our comment section, let's interact. Thank you.